Hi, good morning. Jairam here. Welcome to Almas Market Morning. The much awaited and most keenly watched Fed event is over. Uh, the central bank did most of what the market was expecting, doubling the pace of taper and also indicating more than two rate hikes in 2022. Uh, actually, Fed has restored its credibility of fighting inflation. That is why the market has taken it positively. Another point is the projections on the economy are also quite positive. So rate hikes in the face of an economy which is doing well is positive for the stock markets. That that explains the rally in stocks yesterday. At the same time, Powell also moderated the rate hike expectations by mentioning about the risks from Omicron. Also, rate hikes would happen only after the taper is completed. By and large, all these is discounted by the market. Hence, we did not see any major adverse reaction. We need to look at how the yield curve evolves in the coming days because we are seeing one of the flattest curves now. And if it starts inverting, people may even start assuming that Fed is hiking into a recession. That's something we need to wait and see because definitely medium term outlook is uncertain. For the dollar, I feel we might have seen the top. Slightly looking at a broader picture, dollar has been on the upswing right from January of 2021. So somewhere from the middle of the year, market has been discounting that Fed will taper, and in September, even they started believing that Fed will hike. So these announcements have only confirmed what market has already been expecting. Hence, I do not see reasons for dollar to rally majorly based on this, unless we have very big risk off event. So dollar should be correcting downwards. I will be looking more at how the growth picture and the monetary policies evolve, particularly in Europe and UK, whose central banks are meeting today. UK particularly may be closer to hiking rate, at least in January, because yesterday's inflation numbers were quite high and at record highs actually. So dollar index I feel should be moving between 96 half and 94 half. Particularly the overbought condition of the dollar might get corrected during the rest of the month. As for the rupee is concerned, we did have a big jump late hours yesterday, but uh, that was due to uh, two reasons being mentioned. One being a big outflow from overseas investors, and also the fact that some of the nationalized banks are possibly closed today and tomorrow due to some strike that might have created some illiquidity, due to which dollar rupee moved much more than one would have normally expected. And during that period, there was no intervention selling from the PSU banks as well. Importantly, even when dollar index made a new high in New York session, dollar rupee did not go up much, and there was a tendency to sell into the rally. We have moved around 3.5% from the low seen just a month back. That's a large move compared to what we have been seeing as the big swings in this year. I don't think market has a view to buy at these levels, and considering that Indian economy does not have any major negatives, growth picture is good. barring the deficit which might be playing in the minds of investors, and I would also like to see December trade numbers before concluding on that, because as I understand, in October and November, a lot of seasonal demand for gold was also impacting the imports. So we'll wait for the trade figures which are coming up. Dollar rupee also, like dollar index, is due for a correction. I expect that with most of the outflows possibly having been covered in the rest of the month, we might see some year-end related inflows also, and exporters who will be keen to sell above 76, 76.10 with high premia, particularly IT companies who would be looking to show enough hedge ratios as they publish their global balance sheets. So dollar rupee should correct down to 75.50 in the coming days. For the day, I would put the range at 76 and 76.35. Thank you.
Thanks, JK. So basically, US bond yields were steady due to now expectations building up that the Fed hiking rates will be dependent on full employment, their expected full employment. That's the one data point. And second data point was that the increase in taper amount they will be deciding, looks like monthly. So in the month of Jan, they have already decided that they will be reducing by 30 billion, but November, December, they have decreased amount by 15 billion. This January, they are reducing by 30 billion. Market would be taking again a cue when they hold a meeting somewhere in Jan, and whether they will be reducing the same amount in Feb or March. That is one. Another thing is US dollar is also holding steady ahead of their major central banks are announcing their policies today. It's ECB, it's a Bank of England, it's an SNB, Switzerland Bank, and Swiss Bank, and Norges Bank. So all those also will be having a some impact on our dollar movement. I think till that point of a time, it would be holding. There is no much change in rate hike expectations post FOMC outcome yesterday evening. So market was expecting some kind of announcement of that. They were expecting that there would be a likelihood of a 3 rate hikes in 2022. Is as of now for 2022, it's staying the same. So that could be another reason. Indian 10-year G-Sec yield closed at 636. May have some 2-3 basis point higher move today because the market will also start expecting that India sooner or later will start in the similar way. Emerging market currencies are also holding steady post FOMC. All currencies are holding as of now, except Indian currency yesterday evening had a major impact on a top. And that's being some rumors floating around that there was a late evening, one of the e-commerce companies with anchor guys have sold stock, and the money was going out of that. Not much to comment on that. And gold and cryptos moved higher, up 1.5% broadly on that. Basically, the event risk is over. That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.